The quietest battles are often fought within, where the lines between restraint and release blur. To acknowledge the rising tide of frustration is not a weakness, but a recognition of your humanity. The space between feeling provoked and choosing your response is where personal power resides. It is in those moments where you feel most tested that you truly discover the depths of your self-control. The effort to maintain composure is an act of self-respect, a commitment to your own well-being. There's a subtle strength in choosing to observe rather than react, in understanding the power of a pause. To navigate the complexities of emotion is to embark on a lifelong journey of self-understanding. The urge to express every fleeting emotion is natural, but wisdom lies in discernment. That feeling of being stretched to your limits is a call to reassess your boundaries and priorities. The ability to transform frustration into a catalyst for positive change is a hallmark of resilience. Sometimes, the most profound communication is in the unspoken, in the quiet strength of your presence. The inner work of managing emotions is a continuous process, a daily practice in self-awareness. To recognize the signs of emotional overload is to honor your own needs and limitations. The challenge is not to eliminate frustration, but to learn how to channel it constructively. There's a quiet dignity in choosing composure over chaos, in maintaining your inner peace. The weight of held back words can be a burden, but there are ways to release that weight without causing harm. The journey to emotional balance is a process of learning to listen to your inner voice and respond with wisdom. To understand your triggers is to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, to become more self-aware. The power of self-restraint is not about suppression, but about conscious choice. Sometimes, the most powerful response is to simply breathe, to create space for clarity to emerge. The act of choosing your response is an act of empowerment, a reclamation of your inner strength. The feeling of being on the verge of losing control is a reminder of the importance of self-care. To navigate difficult interactions with grace is to cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience. The internal tension of holding back can be a signal that a deeper need requires attention. Learning to recognize the patterns that lead to frustration is a key aspect of emotional intelligence. The ability to step back and observe your emotions without judgment is a powerful tool for self-mastery. Sometimes, the most effective response is a quiet, unwavering presence, a silent declaration of strength. The internal dialogue that precedes an outburst is an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. To find healthy outlets for your frustrations is to invest in your own well-being and happiness. The feeling of being pushed to your limits is a chance to redefine your boundaries and priorities. The art of self-regulation is about finding a balance between expressing yourself and maintaining composure. Sometimes the strongest statement is a quiet, deliberate silence, a refusal to engage in negativity. The internal pressure of unexpressed emotions can be a catalyst for change, a call to action. Recognizing the patterns that lead to emotional overload is a crucial step in building resilience. The ability to navigate challenging situations with grace is a skill that takes practice and patience. The desire to express your truth is valid, but the manner of delivery is paramount. The feeling of being misunderstood can be a powerful motivator for seeking clarity and connection. Learning to create space between your emotions and your reactions is a hallmark of self-awareness. The internal pressure to maintain a facade of composure can be a sign of underlying vulnerability. The journey to emotional maturity involves learning to manage your reactions, not to suppress your feelings. Sometimes, the most powerful response is a quiet withdrawal, a strategic retreat for self-preservation. The ability to find healthy outlets for your emotions is essential for maintaining balance and well-being. The internal dialogue that precedes an outburst is a battle between impulse and intention. Learning to recognize and manage your triggers is essential for maintaining inner peace. The weight of unspoken words can create a burden, a silent pressure that affects your well-being. The ability to step back and assess a situation with objectivity is a crucial skill in navigating conflict. Sometimes, the most effective response is a calm and measured approach, a deliberate choice to avoid escalation. The internal struggle to maintain composure is a testament to the human capacity for self-control. The desire to express your frustration is understandable, but the method of delivery can determine the outcome. There's a point where patience transforms into a silent scream, and the weight of unspoken words feels heavier than any outburst. The delicate balance between holding your peace and letting the storm surge is a tightrope walk most of us know too well. Sometimes, the most powerful restraint isn't about avoiding conflict, but about choosing the right moment to release the pressure. The internal dialogue can become a battlefield where reason and raw emotion clash in a silent, exhausting war. That feeling when you're teetering on the edge of composure and every fiber of your being is screaming for release is a universal human experience. It's not the words you say, but the ones you hold back that often define the true measure of your self-control. The struggle to maintain a calm exterior while your inner world is in chaos is a testament to the strength we all possess. There's a certain kind of exhaustion that comes from perpetually editing your reactions, from filtering every impulse. The weight of unspoken frustration can feel like an anchor, holding you back from moving forward with clarity. Recognizing the point where your emotional reserves are depleted is a crucial step in self-preservation. The art of navigating difficult interactions lies in understanding when to engage and when to simply let things pass. Sometimes the most effective response is a silent observation, a quiet acknowledgement of the situation without adding fuel to the fire. The desire to express raw, unfiltered emotion is a natural human impulse, but wisdom lies in choosing the appropriate outlet. The space between provocation and reaction is where true self-mastery resides, a moment of choice in a sea of feelings. The feeling of being pushed to your limit is a reminder that boundaries are essential for maintaining your peace. There's a profound difference between suppressed anger and controlled composure, and understanding that difference is key. The internal pressure cooker of unexpressed emotions can lead to a slow burn, a gradual erosion of inner peace. Learning to recognize the early warning signs of emotional overload is a crucial skill in navigating complex relationships. The ability to step back and assess a situation with clarity, even when emotions are running high, is a mark of resilience. Sometimes, the strongest statement you can make is a strategic silence, a refusal to engage in unproductive conflict. The urge to react impulsively is often a sign that a deeper need is not being met, a call for self-reflection. The process of transforming frustration into constructive action is a journey of self-discovery and growth. That moment of almost losing your composure is a powerful teacher, a chance to learn more about your triggers. The challenge is not in avoiding difficult feelings, but in learning to manage them with grace and wisdom. There's a strength in choosing your battles, in understanding that not every provocation deserves a response. The internal struggle to maintain equilibrium in the face of adversity is a testament to the human spirit. The ability to find a healthy outlet for pent-up emotions is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. The weight of unspoken grievance can create a distance, a silent barrier that separates us from true connection. Recognizing the patterns that lead to emotional overload is a key step in building resilience and inner peace. The art of self-regulation is about finding a balance between expressing your needs and maintaining composure. Sometimes, the most courageous act is to acknowledge your vulnerability and seek a healthy resolution. The internal tension of holding back can be a powerful motivator for change, a catalyst for personal growth. The ability to navigate challenging situations with grace and composure is a skill that takes time and practice. The desire to express your truth is valid, but the method of delivery is just as important as the message. The feeling of being misunderstood can be a potent source of frustration, a longing for deeper connection. Learning to create space between your emotions and your reactions is a crucial aspect of self-mastery. The internal pressure to maintain a facade of composure can be exhausting, a constant effort to keep the cracks hidden. The journey to emotional maturity involves learning to manage your reactions, not suppress your feelings. Sometimes, the most powerful response is a quiet withdrawal, a strategic retreat to preserve your energy. The ability to find a healthy outlet for your frustrations is a key component of emotional well-being. The internal dialogue that precedes an outburst is often a battle between reason and raw emotion. Learning to recognize and manage your triggers is essential for maintaining inner peace and composure. The weight of unspoken words can create a burden, a silent pressure that affects your well-being.